Ram truck owners, brace yourselves. What we're about to reveal today might be the last thing you ever expected to hear. The CEO of Ram has just dropped a bombshell, and the news is bad, really bad. That's right, we've got some shocking updates straight from the top, and it's gonna hit Ram owners hard. What exactly is going on? Well, stay tuned because we're about to break down what this means for you and your truck. Ram has been at the forefront of the pickup truck game for years with their powerful engines and rugged designs. But things are about to change, and not in the way you'd expect. Earlier this week, the CEO of Ram made a statement that has sent shockwaves through the entire automotive world. You may have heard rumors, but this is no longer speculation. It's official. During a press conference, Ram's CEO delivered a chilling message for all current and potential Ram owners. A decision has been made that could drastically affect your experience with their trucks. Now let's talk about what this means for you. First off, it's not just about a recall. It's not just a few minor changes. The impact could be much bigger than that. Rumors of major disruptions in production have surfaced. The CEO mentioned scaling back on key features, delays in deliveries, and possible price hikes. But that's not even the worst of it. The worst part? The future of your Ram truck could be in jeopardy. With changing industry regulations, Ram could be forced to make adjustments that leave some owners with a vehicle that's no longer up to their standards, or even worse, unable to be serviced. We've seen it before in the industry, manufacturers tweaking designs to meet new government regulations, resulting in problems down the line. And it seems Ram might be taking the same route. But don't just take my word for it. We reached out to several industry insiders who confirmed that the new regulations could cause major issues with certain truck models. There could be shortages of parts, reduced performance, and some Ram trucks could even face issues when it comes to emission standards. It's a huge blow to owners who've come to expect the best from their trucks. With these changes, it may no longer be the powerhouse you once knew. And as if that weren't enough, Ram is apparently considering raising prices for new trucks, making it even more difficult for current owners to trade in their vehicles for a newer model. We've all heard about the growing competition in the pickup market. Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota have all stepped up their game, and it seems Ram may be feeling the pressure. The big question now is, how far will they go to keep up? So, what does this mean for Ram owners moving forward? If you're planning to hold onto your truck for the long haul, this could be a huge problem down the road. And if you're thinking about upgrading, you might want to think twice. We're talking about potential price hikes, service disruptions, and a future where your truck may not be as reliable as you thought. So, what are Ram's plans moving forward? Are they going to make things right? Or is this the beginning of a downhill spiral? We'll be keeping a close eye on this situation, and we'll bring you updates as soon as more details emerge. But for now, if you're a Ram owner, you need to stay informed and stay ready for what's next. Let us know what you think about the CEO's announcement in the comments below. Do you think Ram can turn this around, or is this the beginning of the end for the iconic truck brand? Now you may be wondering, what can you as a Ram owner actually do about this? Is there a way to protect your investment, or is it all just too late? As we dug deeper into the situation, we found out that some Ram owners are already taking action. They're reaching out to their local dealerships, asking tough questions, and making sure that if there are any service changes, they're prepared. But here's the twist. If you're thinking about selling or trading in your truck, now might be the time to act before these new price hikes and service delays kick in. We've already seen a drop in some Ram models' resale value, and if the company doesn't act quickly, that value could plummet even further. Dealerships across the country are reporting an increase in people trying to offload their Ram trucks, hoping to avoid being stuck with a depreciating vehicle. And with the uncertainty about future service options, it's becoming a game of get out while you can. But what if you're not ready to say goodbye to your Ram just yet? What if you love your truck and want to hold on to it for years to come? Well, there might be a silver lining. Insiders suggest that Ram might be launching an official program soon to help loyal customers. If you've already got a truck in your garage, there could be incentives or even extended warranties available to help ease the transition through these uncertain times. That's right, Ram could be trying to make amends for the disruption by offering you something valuable in return. But until then, it's still a waiting game. And that uncertainty is something every Ram owner should be taking seriously right now. Another point to consider is maintenance. With potential supply chain issues and disruptions in parts availability, it's critical to stay on top of your vehicle's health. Regular checkups will be even more important as these issues unfold. Here's where you come in. If you're a Ram owner, it's time to take action. Reach out to your dealer, ask the tough questions, and make sure you're informed about any upcoming changes. If you're still considering buying a Ram, well, this news is something you need to weigh before making any decisions. We will keep tracking this story every step of the way. As things develop, we'll be here to give you the latest information so you don't get caught off guard. In the fast-moving world of automobiles, things can change in an instant, and when it comes to Ram, the stakes have never been higher. So stay tuned, stay alert, and be ready for what's coming. If you're a Ram owner, we want to hear from you. Are you worried about these changes, or do you think Ram will bounce back from this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, stay informed because this is just the beginning. Now, let's take a step back for a moment and think about what this means for the bigger picture. Ram has been a household name for decades, synonymous with power, durability, and innovation. So, why is this happening now? What's really going on behind the scenes? Industry experts believe there's more to this story. Ram, like many automakers, is facing increasing pressure from global economic challenges, environmental regulations, and shifts in consumer preferences. Electric vehicles are taking over the market, and traditional internal combustion engine trucks may be feeling the heat. Could this be part of a larger pivot? Is Ram preparing to go all in on electric trucks, leaving some of its loyal customers behind in the process? Let's not forget, just last year they unveiled the Ram 1500 REV, their all-electric pickup. And while it's generating buzz, it's also raising questions. With the growing demand for EVs, automakers are racing to adapt. But for those who love the roar of a Hemi engine, the transition might feel like a betrayal. Could the bad news for Ram owners be the beginning of the end for traditional trucks as we know them? Here's the thing, while electric trucks are the future, they're not for everyone. Towing heavy loads, off-roading, and long-distance driving are areas where EVs still have room to grow. If Ram focuses too much on this shift, they risk alienating a huge part of their core audience. And that's not all. There are also whispers of potential supply chain issues. The materials needed for EV batteries like lithium and cobalt are in high demand, and automakers are struggling to secure enough supply. This could mean higher prices and longer wait times for all Ram models, not just the electrics. So what's the plan? Will Ram double down on electrics and risk leaving their traditional customers behind? Or will they find a way to balance both worlds? It's a high-stakes gamble, and the outcome will shape the future of the brand and the entire truck market. Meanwhile, the competition isn't sitting still. Ford, GM, and even Tesla are charging ahead with their own plans. If Ram stumbles now, it could open the door for their rivals to take the lead. This is where you, the Ram community, have a voice. Automakers listen when their customers speak up. If you love your Ram truck and want to see the brand stay true to its roots, now is the time to make your opinions heard. Contact your dealerships, reach out to Ram directly, share your thoughts on social media. Let them know what matters to you, whether it's keeping the V8s alive, improving service support, or making the transition to electric smoother for loyal customers. The Ram community is one of the most passionate out there, and your voices can make a difference. Remember, automakers thrive on customer loyalty, and they don't want to lose their biggest fans. So what's next? We'll be watching closely to see how Ram responds. Will they step up and address these concerns head-on, or will they risk losing the trust of their loyal customers? Only time will tell. Until then, we've got you covered with all the latest updates. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a story. And don't forget, this channel is your go-to source for breaking news and insights in the automotive world. Before we wrap things up, let's quickly summarize what we know and what you should do right now as a Ram owner or potential buyer. Here's the key takeaway. Ram is facing a crossroads. Supply chain challenges, stricter regulations, and an evolving market are pushing them to make some tough decisions. These changes might result in higher prices, delays in production, and even potential impacts on the resale value of your truck. And let's not forget, Ram isn't the only automaker facing these challenges. The entire truck industry is adapting to a rapidly changing world, and these shifts might impact every truck owner out there. But here's the good news. You're not in this alone. The Ram community is strong, and together, we can make sure our voices are heard. This is a defining moment for the brand, and your input could shape the trucks of tomorrow. From classic Rams to the latest models, this brand has always been about more than just trucks. It's about the people who drive them, the adventures, the work, and the passion that make these vehicles so iconic. That's why we're committed to keeping you updated every step of the way. Whether it's breaking news, tips for truck owners, or insider insights, we'll be here to make sure you have all the information you need. If you found this video helpful or thought-provoking, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with other Ram owners who need to hear this. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Before we sign off, I want to leave you with something to think about. Ram has always been more than just a truck company. It's been a symbol of grit, reliability, and pushing boundaries. But now, it's facing a challenge that could redefine what it means to be a Ram owner. From the roaring engines to the unmistakable grille, Ram trucks have carved a legacy on roads and off-road trails worldwide. But every legacy reaches a crossroads, and Ram's next steps will determine whether they maintain that iconic status or risk losing it. And here's where you come in. The decisions Ram makes won't just affect the trucks, they'll affect you, your lifestyle, your work, your adventures. That's why it's so important for us to stay united as a community, to voice our concerns, and to demand the quality and innovation we've come to expect. The Ram community isn't just a group of truck owners, it's a family. And like any family, we stick together when times get tough. So let's keep the conversation going. Share this video with other Ram owners, leave a comment with your thoughts, and let us know how you're preparing for these changes. The road ahead may be uncertain, but one thing's for sure. Ram trucks are more than just vehicles. They're part of who we are. And no matter what happens next, that's something no announcement or change can ever take away. One last thought before we go, this isn't just about challenges, it's about opportunity. Ram has faced tough times before, and every single time, they've come back stronger. Remember, this is the same company that redefined the truck market with bold designs, revolutionary towing capabilities, and features that have made these trucks legends. They've built a legacy on listening to their customers and adapting to the times. So while this news feels like a setback, it could also be the beginning of something transformative. Something that keeps Ram trucks at the top of their game. That's why it's so important for us to stay engaged. Your feedback, yes, your voice matters more now than ever. Whether it's through social media, forums, or directly reaching out to Ram, let them know what's important to you. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about the trucks. It's about the people who drive them. It's about the miles traveled, the memories made, and the stories shared. And no matter what changes come, that's the heart of what makes Ram trucks special. So here's what I'll say. Don't let this news discourage you. Let it inspire you to be part of the solution. Together, we'll navigate these changes and ensure that the trucks we love stay as bold and dependable as ever. Before we officially wrap up, let's take one more moment to reflect on what this means for all of us. Challenges like these aren't just tests for companies, they're tests for the communities that support them, and the Ram community has always been one of the strongest out there. From farmers to adventurers, contractors to weekend warriors, Ram trucks are more than machines. They're part of how we work, how we explore, and how we live. And that's why this news matters so much. It's not just about the trucks, it's about the people behind the wheel. If there's one thing we know, it's that adversity brings out the best in communities like ours. This is the time to stick together, share knowledge, and support each other, whether it's by swapping tips, offering advice, or just staying informed about what's happening. And while the road ahead may have some bumps, remember Ram trucks were built for tough roads. And so are the people who drive them. So here's the deal. We'll keep asking the tough questions, breaking down the latest updates, and giving you everything you need to navigate these changes. Because no matter what, this community deserves clarity, respect, and a voice in the future of Ram. As we sign off, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the news? What do you think Ram should prioritize moving forward? Drop your ideas in the comments below. This is your platform to make your voice heard. Together, we can ensure that the trucks we love stay bold, capable, and built to last. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the brand. It's about the bond we share as a community of drivers, builders, and explorers. All right, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something that's been quietly circulating in the automotive industry: Ram's financial condition. This part of the story hasn't made headlines yet, but it's crucial to understanding the challenges the company and by extension, its customers are facing. Ram is a key brand under Stellantis, the parent company that oversees several major names in the auto industry, including Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, and Peugeot. While Stellantis as a whole has reported strong earnings in recent years, there are signs that Ram may be feeling financial pressure. Here's the situation. Ram has faced rising production costs, partly due to inflation and supply chain disruptions. The cost of raw materials like steel and aluminum has surged, and EV battery components like lithium are in extremely high demand. This is impacting the entire industry, but it's hitting truck manufacturers especially hard because of the sheer scale of these vehicles. According to recent reports, Stellantis has been investing heavily in its electrification strategy. While this is great news for long-term sustainability, it's a costly endeavor. Ram is under pressure to deliver results, particularly as they transition to electric vehicles like the Ram 1500 REV. At the same time, competition in the truck market is fierce. Rivals like Ford and GM are pushing their electric and hybrid trucks, while Tesla is drawing attention with its Cybertruck. If Ram can't keep up in terms of innovation and affordability,